Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another brand new Total Extreme Wrestling video. This is TNA 2010 and by God did it feel good to say that. It's been a while, it's been about a month, just over. I've moved house, you can see, new room, look at this. I've got two doors, it's the double door of doom, that's what I'm calling them. So you know, let's see what happens there, shall we? But this should be a big show anyway, we're back with a bang. Thank you so much for everyone who's sort of stuck around. No, it's like I was surprised not to see like Twitch followers and YouTube subscribers drop. It didn't really happen, so thank you very much for everyone that stuck around and was watching some of the old stuff, which is good to see. But we're back again with TNA. We're back again with a bang though, because tonight there's only one destination, and that's Destination X. Now for some of you who sort of forgot what we're doing, or maybe you're tuning in tonight, it'd be great if you're tuning in purely for this episode, but I'll run through some of the biggest matches. We've got, of course, the Ultimate X match, ladder match, the 6 men involved. Eric Young defends the X Division title against Daniels, against both of the Young Bucks, Generation Me, see, it's been a while, against Suicide, against the Amazing Red, and is there someone I've forgotten? No, that's it. Tag team titles on the line. The Cool Sharks get an opportunity. So do LAX against Paul London and Brian Kendrick, who defend their titles. We're going to have 3 huge matches, 3 semi-main events in a way. You've got AJ Styles versus Mr. Anderson. For the first time ever, Mr. Anderson's first TNA match tonight. But that's not all. Kurt Angle defends the TV title against someone's going to make an impact. Let me just say that one. And we also have Sting versus Samoa Joe. Sting's return after 2 months out at the hands of Samoa Joe. And for the main event, TNA World Heavyweight Championship triple threat, Bobby Lashley defending against Jeff Hardy and the Pope. Let's not waste any more time. It's been a month. I'm wasting more time. I'm building up tension because let's go Destination X. Okay, tonight, Destination X, but we're going to open up with a pre-show matchup. It's Tyler Black versus Eddie Kingston, and Tyler Black defeats Eddie Kingston with God's last gift for a 50. Just wanted to see how these guys get on, what sort of matches they can have. 53 from Tyler Black, really carried it. Eddie Kingston, 33, is okay. That's fine. Let's move on to the opening of the show, though. The opening of the show sees Kurt Angle come out to the ring, and Kurt Angle is ready for the open challenge, TNA television title over his shoulder, and he says, I have asked and I have pleaded for the best to come here tonight. Who wants to take up the challenge? Who wants to be TNA television champion? Bring it on. And the music of Ric Flair hits. Ric Flair comes out on the stage. The crowd freak. Are we going to see Kurt Angle versus Ric Flair for the television championship right here on Destination X? Well, Ric Flair gets on the mic and says, I am ready, I am here to introduce a man that I have brought to TNA specifically to take that TNA TV title from your shoulders. Ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Angle, I bring you Johnny Impact. That's right. Debuting. We've brought him in. We've managed to sign him from, up there. Johnny Impact is here in TNA. Johnny Impact is here at Destination X. And we're going to get Johnny Impact versus Kurt Angle for the television championship. And it's next. It's right now. Johnny Impact and Ric Flair seem to be working together. That's right, we're putting Ric Flair as the manager. 72 for a good segment to open us up. The match itself then is for, I haven't done this for a while, here we go. It's for the TNA Television Championship. Kurt Angle, after 83 days, has held this championship, but he's got a brand new challenge, a man with a lot of momentum looking to make an impact in the company. Johnny Impact, your winner. And give it a shake. New TNA television champion Johnny Impact. He gets the win with a roll-up. He catches Kurt Angle out, but on the night he debuts in the company, he makes an impact. He makes a splash. He does what he wanted to do. He wins the TNA TV title. Only a 70 of a match, which is a little bit disappointing. 86 from Angle, 75 from Impact. So I'm a bit intrigued as to what brought that down, because that's really harsh. Lack of heat from the associated storyline, potentially. Kurt Angle's got a poor gimmick as well. That's interesting. But still, I was hoping it'd be better, but a big, huge title change to kick us off. We've got a new star. His name is Johnny Impact, and he is your new TNA TV champion. Let's see how Kurt Angle will handle that one, shall we? 70, good stuff. Afterwards, Johnny Impact and Ric Flair celebrate big time. Kurt Angle sat in the ring looking on, just a bit frustrated with himself that he could get caught in a roll-up. 70. We're not done with these two. Okay, AJ Styles got a promo on Mr. Anderson. I'll do that later. Yeah, he's just hyping the big match. He says tonight he finally gets his hands on the one coward that has constantly been in his business. Sorry. Let me just put that straight. He says, one of the two cowards that have constantly been in my business. Now, I can't deal with a certain real American, but a real jackass? Yeah, Mr. Anderson, he's going to have a rude awakening tonight. 66. That's Robert Roode isn't going to get involved. Right, tag team titles are on the line then, a triple threat. I'm not giving this the big intro, but Kendrick and London successfully defend the titles. It wasn't supposed to be an elimination match, so ignore that. 56 isn't bad for these guys. 59 from London and 57 from Kendrick. The best of the lot was Kevin Nash with 64, Hernandez 60. Shark Boy did bring it down with the 42. He was the weakling. But actually the storyline we're trying to tell here is that he was the impressive one here, interestingly. He's this close to winning, like on 2 or 3 different occasions. And in the end, Kendrick pins Hernandez to get the win for his team. And Shark Boy just couldn't break it up in time. He'd given everything, Shark Boy, but he couldn't walk away with the titles tonight. And afterwards, the storyline, the angle you've all been waiting for. Shark Boy's in the ring, down on his luck. Kevin Nash stretches out his hand. Kevin Nash is impressed. Shark Boy's finally won him over. And the two hug. Shark Boy and Kevin Nash, the cool Sharks, are on the same page. Will that make them a more dangerous tag team? We're going to have to find out, aren't we? 62, good stuff. Okay, went backstage. Samoa Joe's about to come out the curtain when he's approached by Eric Bischoff. And Easy Eric says, I have been reviewing your request for a change in the match type tonight. I've reviewed your request, and you know what? The establishment, we accept. We accept your request. We have made it happen. Good luck. And everyone's like, yeah, so what? What's going on? What's going on? Samoa Joe makes his entrance, and the ring announcer goes, the following is a street fight. That's right. Joe and Sting in a street fight. So Joe makes his entrance, and then we do a big entrance for Sting, who's back after 2 months away at the hands of Samoa Joe. He is back. He makes his big entrance, but as he enters the ring, Samoa Joe attacks. The street fight then, well, let's talk through it. It's going to be a real vicious match, but the finish is going to come when the Motor City machine guns come out to distract and attack Samoa Joe. Of course, now it's a street fight, which Samoa Joe requested, but it's come back to bite him as all the faces team together, get their final revenge on Samoa Joe. Sting hits the Scorpion Death Drop and wins the match. Joe versus Sting gets us an 82. Wow, an 82 with an interference finish. Yes, sir, I can boogie. Unbelievable. Samoa Joe with an 80, Sting with a 77. Joe outperforms Sting as well here. Very good from him. We end the storyline with this. The faces get their revenge, and this should light a fire under Joe again here, is the idea. What a match, though, by the way. What a match. Wow. Afterwards, the faces all celebrate together for 61. Sting in the middle. Arms up of the Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah, fine. Good stuff. Okay, next up, Beer Money got a promo on Partnership of Pain for 59. They imitate them to call them cavemen who are dumb and they've got rocks for brains. You know the things. And Beer Money says that's what's going to win us tonight. Win us this match. Our brains. 59. Will it win them the match, though? Yes, it will. Beer Money defeat Partnership of Pain for a 64. Robert Roode pinned Matt Morgan while using the ropes for leverage. He cheated to do it, but he's also really targeted Matt Morgan's leg. Beer Money, they use their brains and they go after the leg of Matt Morgan. 66 from Robert Roode, 69 from Storm, 62 from Matt Morgan. Tom Cole brings it down with a 45, but a 64 is really good for the non-tag team title tag division match. I'm pretty pleased with that on a pay-per-view. After the match, Beer Money are going to celebrate when Tom Cole chases them down. A little bit of heat back for Partnership of Pain as Beer Money have to run off, but they got the win and they are looking very good as a heel tag team. Now, right, it's time, isn't it? We're going to do Anderson versus Styles, but if you're going to do Anderson versus Styles, you need the big entrance. Styles makes his entrance first, then Mr. Anderson. No, Anderson makes his entrance first, actually. Anderson makes his entrance first, and he calls down the mic, he gets it on, and he says, from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Anderson. Anderson. Right, let's go. 68. Anderson versus Styles. Then we got an 82 earlier from Joe and Sting. Could this beat it? Let's find out. Not quite though. A 79 is very good. Very good. And the win goes to Mr. Anderson, who only put in a 58 and was off his game. So I feel very unhappy to give him the win here. But let's look at it. Anderson defeats Styles with a mic check after distraction from Hulk Hogan. So Hulk Hogan comes down to ringside, trying to claim that the referee isn't counting fast enough, or the referee basically is distracting the referee and complaining about the referee, trying to be the boss. That allows Anderson to get the steel pipe that he's attacked Styles with so many times over the recent weeks in the game. And the steel pipe into the mic check. Mr. Anderson wins, and afterwards they celebrate. 79 is really good, by the way. 70 for the celebration. Anderson and Hulk Hogan. Anderson is He's a cog in the establishment machine right now. 70. Good stuff. Right. Next up then is Knockouts. I want to say Knockouts. It is Knockouts. Before that we did Johnny Impact and Ric Flair. They're about to leave. They're celebrating when they're approached by an interviewer, I don't know who now, cutting a promo about winning, about being here, about the match against Angle. It's run-of-the-mill stuff, but it kind of breaks it up a bit. It gets us a 73. Right, moving on. Okay, the triple threat then for the Knockouts title. We only gave it 8 minutes, but Tara pins Madison Rayne with a Widow's Peak, her third defense at the Knockouts Championship. 58 for the match. Pretty good. 58 from Tara, 53 from Rayne, 54 from Velvet. The idea behind this is that the stable can't decide who's going to get the pin, and as such, Tara gets the win and retains her title in front of 23,000, by the way, in Kentucky. I didn't say that yet, but that's where we are. After the match, though, Tara is interrupted by the re-debuting Angelina Love, who comes out here to a big pop, because she's a TNA original, really, I think. I don't know. And she comes out, she's going to be a face. Or is she? We'll see. Tara comes out, gets in the face of Tara. Sorry, Angelina Love comes out, gets in the face of Tara, and points at the championship. Tara's got a new challenger, and her name is Angelina Love. 57. Good stuff. Okay, next up then is... it's the X Division matchup, isn't it? It's the X Division matchup. It's the Ultimate X. 6 men, 1 X Division Championship. Eric Young defends against Suicide, against the Bucks, against Christopher Daniels, against the Amazing Red. Your winner. And new X Division champion, Suicide. That's right, Suicide wins the championship. 61 segment is fine for these guys, really. Daniel's putting the best with a 60, but 59 from the Amazing Red, really good. 57 from Suicide. 54 from Max Buck brought it down, which is, honestly, Max, unacceptable. But Suicide wins the title. Suicide wins the title. Now, of course, Suicide, last we saw him, was being dragged out of the arena by Austin Aries. Suicide, he's fine. Yeah. Absolutely fine. The announcers question it, but Suicide is carrying on as normal. 61. Okay, we did an angle with the establishment ahead of the main event for a 70, where they're trying to get Bobby Lashley going. They want him to be the ass-kicking machine that he can be. Kind of like, the Hurt Business Bobby Lashley a little bit, because I really like the character, so we're going to intertwine little bits of it. But can he be the kick-ass machine that he can be against Jeff Hardy and the Pope in the main event for the TNA World Championship? Right, here we go, their main event time. Your winner and still TNA World Champion for an 81. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Bobby Lashley submitted Jeff Hardy with the Hurt Lock, I suppose. Makes his fourth defense of the title. 78 from Jeff, 76 from Bobby, 68 from the Pope. An 81 rated match. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, right? Incredible. That gives us a 77 rated show. Wow. Don't get me wrong, packed show. But 77, considering Angle and Impact only got a 70 in the opener. Boys, you've done well. Sting and Joe have done really well. Anderson and Styles 79. And the main event is a surprise at an 81. I've got to be honest. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. But it was. Good pay-per-view. We move on to Thursday. We go again with Impact and Explosion. So that weren't bad, was it? That was not bad at all. A little bit disappointed with the opener, I'll be honest. I thought Johnny Impact and Kurt Angle would have a classic. They didn't quite. But the great main event, great match between AJ and Kennedy, I nearly said. Anderson. And then, of course, a great match between Samoa Joe and Sting really brought this card up to the next level. Our best show in the whole series so far. Is it any surprise with the matches that we pulled off? So we're moving on. And Thursday is the first shows on the road to, lockdown. Nobody likes that word anymore, do they? Nobody at all. But that's where we're going, towards Lockdown 2010. And we need a new challenger for Bobby Lashley. What's going to happen with the TV title? Is AJ Styles and Mr. Anderson going to continue their feud? Spoilers, probably. So we're going to move on towards towards Lockdown. It's been a while. Let's carry on Thursday and let's have some more fun. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more. I totally forgot to do that because it's been too long. Way too long. See you later. I meant to do this. Peace. There we go. Jesus Christ.